All right, guys, today we're working on an inside block. An inside block is a really cool tool and it's pretty powerful. There's a couple of important things you need to know about it. Remember that every block is also a strike. So you want to use this with power. If you just kind of set it out there, you're going to end up getting damaged. The second thing you need to know is that you're going to use the long bones in your arm to block. You don't want to use the little pinky, you don't want to use the hand here, and you don't want to use the squishy stuff. We always like to say that we hit hard stuff with squishy stuff and squishy stuff with hard stuff. Well, when you're using a block, you're generally striking something fairly squishy on the bad guy and you want to hit it with something hard. When you're going to hit with this block, you want to use the outside of your hand. So if I turn my hand here and my palm out to you, I'm looking at this part of my arm right here. Okay? You can block with the inside of the arm in some cases. We're not doing that today. So this is called an inside block because it's going to move from the outside of my body, outside my shoulders, to the inside of my body, inside my shoulders. I'm going to start with my hand, my fist in my ear, like I'm trying to clean out my ear here, okay? And my elbow out. I'm going to bring my elbow down and across as my pinky turns around. When I finish this block, I should be able to see out of my right eye. So right now I'm using my right arm, so I should be able to see out of my right eye. If it's here and I can see out of both eyes, then I didn't go far enough across. If it's here and I can't see out of my right eye, then I still didn't go far enough across. I want to pull it all the way across so that I can see at least out of my right eye and maybe also out of my left. This is going to cause the shoulder to pull in front just a little bit, and that's okay on this particular block. Again, we start in in the ear. Our thumb is down, our pinky is up. We bring it across, the elbow comes down, and we snap at the end. Now, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see something very important. As I'm bringing it across, the hand is going to rotate. If I bring my hand across and my thumb is toward me, like this, then I'm blocking with the squishy stuff here, and my arm bends really unpleasantly that way, okay? So instead, I want to turn it in, almost so I can make a duck and talk to myself, okay? That's a silly way to think about it, but if you can see your fingers, then you've done this technique properly. The other thing you want to make sure that you do is engage your hips. So if my hips stay still and I'm just blocking with my arm, I'm not going to have a lot of power. So as I chamber, I torque my hips just a little bit back, and then as I bring the block across, boom, those hips snap in place. So it's a pull and a snap. Okay guys, there's your inside block. I'm going to show you a couple of cool ways to practice this. Number one, you can think about it like it's a hammer. You're going to hold this hammer and you're going to crash into something. Crash into something. Boom, just like that. You can alternate hands with that, bringing it up high, bringing it across. As you get better at this, it becomes lower and you don't have to bring it all the way up, but I want you to start here so that you can bring it across with power, engaging the full body. Another great way to do this is to step as you do it. I like to step opposite sides, so if I'm going to use my right hand, I'm going to use my left foot. So I'm going to bring this up, I'm going to step with my left, inside block. Step with my right, inside block. If that's a little too confusing, you can do same side to begin with. Here, step and block. Step and block. Step and block. You can even go backwards with it. Boom, boom. If you're really struggling with the footwork, you can just stand in a great horse stance here, hands on the hips, chamber to the ear, other hand goes in your armpit, pull across, boom and block. Boom and block. Boom and block. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful for you. Keep working on those inside blocks. Make sure you put some good practice time into those. We'll see y'all later.